Now we can get back to more important. I reevaluated all the evidence. It took every resource I had, but the final answer is clear. Ularu is the mole. Yes, you made the right call. I've briefed Masako and discussed her plans on handling this. While we both agree Ularu is guilty, we need irrefutable evidence before presenting this to the board. For now, we lead everyone to believe that Imogene was the mole, and the situation was done. I agree. But others may see the decision as irrational without adding. Masako, we believe she'll take the chance to incriminate Masako with... You will be tasked with the assignment to infiltrate Infinity. I can't imagine a more Now, we called you all together to discuss a recent security. We discovered a mole within the company who leaked vital information about Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd.
You've got to be kidding me.
Just don't tell me it's Vina. I think we've all noticed she's not here.
Before you speculate any further, no, it's not Vina. The guilty party is Imogene Salzo, much to my disappointment. Our operative here obtained the evidence to confirm it.
Dalton, how does something like this happen?
Imogene is highly trained. Ularu can even speak to that. We demand the best. So that's the threat we deal with.
I may have well-trained operatives, but security is your responsibility, Dalton. This is a huge failing on your part.
I accept the responsibility, but let's not forget, the mole has already been exposed and dealt with.
Of course, thanks to another of my operatives. Watch me.
Imogene's been dealt with, so bickering is pointless. All I care about is reacquiring our property and what this might be costing us fine.
Vina is completing the internal neuroamp prototype as we speak. Our operative will receive the implant, infiltrate Infinity. I have it on good authority. The experimentations they've done to replicate the missing pieces of our work have resulted in fatalities.
Botched human trials and murder for hire? You don't bounce back from that. At least...
If I may make a suggestion, we should give this evidence to David at SSNN. It's the best neutral method of releasing this
That'd make my job easier.
David it is, then.
Masako, the internal neuroamp is ready if you want to send out the candidate.
I hope you're ready for this. And that's precisely why I know we can count on. Vina will be waiting for you in the neuroamp division in R&D. Once you're done, meet me in my office. Be ready to discuss the details of your...
I've got my eye on you.
Double check those measurements are right. Anesthesia always makes... Ah, here's my lucky candidate. I hope you're ready to embark on one amazing journey. Yes, I always love a willing subject. Now, just a few details before we begin. Obviously, we'll be putting you... I'll be making a small incision in the back of your skull where the internal neuroamp will be fitted. The whole procedure should only take 3 to 4 hours with little to no downtime afterwards, provided DeMarcus got everything entered correct.
Did I not just say I quadruple-checked the number?
You know I'm just giving you a hard time. Besides, I've got to make... There's little to no risk, assuming your brain is typical and you don't have any adverse reaction to the anesthesia. First sign of trouble, we back out and start evaluating other candidates. Of course, we've got...
6, but who's counting?
All I'm saying is that you're in good hands. Now, just lie down on the table once you're ready, and we...
Warning. This unit is not suited for addressing mental health concerns.
All right, let's get this party started. Well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing.
You appear dehydrated. I suggest the immediate ingestion of a moderate quantity of...
So, how are you feeling? Huge success. No surprises, no signs of rejection. Now, we just keep our fingers crossed and hope no unknown side effects come. That's exactly what we... Just a couple quick notes before you... First, you can only influence one person at a time. And second, the effect is temporary, so be prepared if you use it in a combat situation. Great. Now, let's test this sucker out. DeMarcus has graciously volunteered. Our preliminary testing was rigorous enough that there's little... The biggest unknown. That's the spirit. DeMarcus loves being hands-on and it's probably why. Just head up the stairs nearby to the observation deck. Oh my god, that was incredible. What was it like?
Wow. How to describe it? 1 minute I was excited about seeing how the experiment would go. The next, I had a brief moment of disorientation and figured I must have lost my train of thought. It felt eerily natural. And yes, I admit it, just as you predicted.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! I can hardly wait to finish writing up my latest dissertation. And you owe me 100 creds.
I'll be keeping myself under constant surveillance now. I'm curious if any other side effects may manifest.
So, tell me all about it. Yes!
I heard. It really was. It's truly remarkable. When it comes to your job, you... Besides, if a subject's morals or beliefs in something are strong. That being said, it...
Okay. As much as it sounds like you have an assignment to complete.
Keeping my fingers crossed that my latest experiment will be a success.
Good, you're here. I wasn't. Now that you've been outfitted with the internal neuroamp, it's time to put that. We're sending you into Infinity LTD. Lucas Drexler is about to learn exactly why you don't steal from Ryujin Industries. And wish he shall. All right. Yuko has provided a layout of it. You have two options for this assignment. We'll be providing you with the means for both. Option A, you gain entry through their maintenance access on the roof. Option B, we give you an assigned identity and arrange a meeting for you.
Relax, you'll be fine. Ryujin will be lucky to have us.
I hope you're right. My head's going to roll if we screw this up.
As long as you're prepared when the time comes. Now, depending on your preference, you'll either find yourself in the maintenance hallway or the marketing department. From there, you have 3 targets. First, you have Lucas Drexler's computer, located in his office on the executive floor. Second is Faye Sengsavan's computer, in research and development. And third, you need to obtain the prototype they are working on, also in R&D.
As you can see, you've several floors to traverse.
Nothing a good operative can't manage. Now, I had Ularu create a program that you need to run on both Lucas and Faye's computers.
You see, once we expose Infinity Ltd, all of their data is going to come under intense scrutiny. We only want the public to know about their mercenary hires and unauthorized human trials, but Project Dominion needs to remain confidential. Exactly. And what the public doesn't know... No, we don't want to mess on this one. Simon Rychek provided some useful info on how to evacuate civilians from the building. Infinity's maintenance crew is understaffed. It's only a matter of time before once that pressure becomes too much, every floor in the building is going to suffer. Simon was able to get a passcode for you to access their system's computer. That old man's going to be... We're also issuing you. It should help reduce... These suits are... Just make sure...
Once you've run the Overseer program and obtained the prototype, your final step is to deliver the slate to David Barron at the SS. If he asks questions, feel free to give him just enough information to pique his interest. SSNN is used to anonymous tips. They'll do what... It doesn't matter what he believes. David's, once he receives confirmation. It certainly will. So, any Depending on whether or not you evacuate the building, you'll mostly be looking at security guards, much like you may encounter an automated... You'll be restricted to the marketing. You also need to once you're done, you have the ability to manipulate others. If someone has the possibilities here. Good luck.
Here's Simon's passcode, your operative suit, your cover ID card is encoded with roof and... Don't screw this up.
Do you have the program? I'm certain Ularu won't pass up this opportunity. So, let's take a look. Aha! The decryption's hit a snag. There's definitely something here. This is exactly what we needed. According to this code, Ularu intended to plant false evidence that would show Masako was working with Lucas. The moment you launched the Overseer program, a series of fabricated communication files would have been uploaded to the Infinity Ltd network. One of them even frames Masako for encouraging Lucas to push for early human trials. I'm going to copy the necessary files off this slate and issue you a new one. I want to keep this one intact, so Ularu can't dispute it. All right. Now, we finally have the evidence we need to prove Ularu's guilt. There's no doubt. Should you have even noticed the upload, the program itself is designed to ignore. Yes, I'm looking forward to putting this all behind us. Without that falsified evidence, Ularu is in for a big surprise. I fully expect she'll be eagerly awaiting SSNN's broadcast, anticipating Masako to be accused alongside Lucas Drexler. Here's the new slate with the revised Overseer program.